Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany, and in today's video we are going to be going over all of the things that I use in my budget to help me hit my goals with my budget. So first and foremost, we have the budget book. This is, as you can see, the Budget Mom is just the printable version. When I open it up, I have just a few things here. They're like little printed trackers. On this side is, of course, the actual book. So starting with this first tracker here, it's supposed to be a savings tracker, but this is just where I'm going to be tracking my loan payments. So I have like a visual representation that I can look up at whenever I want to know how much I have left. This isn't all of my student loans. This is just what I am challenging myself to pay off before 2022. The next worksheet here is just all of our bills, when they get paid. So if it's a monthly bill, for some of them I put the date. If it's a yearly thing, just so that I can remember to pay them. And this is really important when I do my monthly view budget, to look at this and make sure that I'm getting all of the bills. Then this next part I don't really use, just because I use other trackers for it. And then I also have this, which I didn't do in May because I pretty much, I want to say failed, but that's not a nice word to say. I didn't do very well in May with my tracking. So I'll have my June's monthly spending, and then at the end of the year, it will give me a better idea as to how much I need to allocate for all of my different bills and things that need to be taken care of in my budget. This I haven't used yet. I'm not sure if I will, but you can track different things if you want, your savings, your debt. It's up to you. And then I also have a few of these trackers that I use to track my sinking funds. And then this is pretty satisfying, I must say. This was a tracker we used to pay the last little bit of my husband's loan. And this was like the start of the year, how much we had to pay. So at the beginning of 2021, we had $2,440 that we had to pay, and we have since paid that. This was a credit card that we were also tackling at the same time as my husband's loan. So we also had $2,860 in credit card debt that we were paying off. And this is just a savings tracker we use to get to a $10,000 savings account, because we really need to purchase the house and we needed a down payment. So we kind of scrimped and saved for that as well. This one here is our newest one, and it's going to be for our trip to Dominica. And this is also going to be used for our trip to Dominica. As you can see, we are halfway through. Can't believe we are halfway through 2021, but we are, and we have still half a year. This is going to be the harder side, I would say, because there are larger numbers. And I might have mentioned this in another video, but I think every 2 weeks we will switch between doing the bottom half of this list and the top half. And then we get into the monthly kind of layout of this planner. So it comes with the monthly view, and then you get 5 different paychecks. And then I think you get 4 of these trackers. And then you get a debt payment plan. And the net worth tracker, which I don't really use these too much. I think mainly because my debt has kind of fluctuated, because of course I had paid off credit card debt before, and then we got more credit card debt. So these numbers are kind of disappointing, I would say. And the net worth tracker, I'm probably not going to do until we're on our last debt to pay off, or if we're in a house, because let me tell you, filling this tracker out and realizing how little assets you have compared to liabilities, just not fun. And then it also has a monthly budget category breakdown. I do like to use this sheet because I like to see how much we are over and under, but sometimes I don't fill it out, sometimes I do. I have a baby, so sometimes I don't, but I did start this YouTube channel to help me stay motivated to fill these types of things out, so I hopefully will start doing that. And then I think this is second to last, is just seeing where your savings and your debt are going. I do like to fill this out because I like to see how much of our income is in savings and all the different things that we saved for. And then lastly, we have the monthly comparison. I do like to fill this out as well because I like to see, especially in our food category, the difference between the last month and the current month. And then it also comes with these little things that you can cut out and take to the bank, but I don't always use them, but I do like to use them. And then I have all the months already printed. And like I said, I have a savings tracker for each month, so I can pull them out whenever I need. This is going to be another video. I also have a post-it on all of the months so that I can quickly write down anything that's happening, so that when I do go to this month, say like July, I should have had Canada Day written on here, but I don't. Canada Day is the 1st. So I'd be able to see this post-it and it should say Canada Day. I can write it in that there's Canada Day and any possible spending that I might be doing on that day. And like I said, I have all the months printed. Some of them are in color, some of them aren't. It's just the way that my printer was printing them for me. And if you have this, then you'll know that there's quotes for every month. And then what I like to do with the months that I've already passed is I just put them at the end of the book because I don't take this anywheres. So as you can see, here's January, and I have all the different months back there. So that's that for the actual book. What I like to use to track my categories are these markers here, the Sharpie S Notes. I think they're really pretty colors. And I do have written on them in Sharpie, like permanent Sharpie, what each color represents. It doesn't work the greatest. I would probably use like a labeler or maybe put a piece of tape over these, because as you can see, like our food and debt, you can't tell that that says food or debt anymore. And then what I like to put our sinking funds in is this little binder, and it comes with, it didn't come with, but I also got these envelopes. And what I like about these envelopes is that they're completely enclosed with this zipper, and so it makes it so I could put cash, like change, into the envelopes, and I don't have to worry about them falling out because I do use them for our everyday categories. So if I did spend the cash, I can put the change in here without worrying about it falling out because nothing can fall out of them. And then I do have just a cheap calculator that I like to use. I like to use a calculator separate from my phone just because I like to use my phone to reference the calendar as I do my budget. And then for writing utensils, I just have all kinds of different ones. I like to use pencils, and I like this brand the most, the Paper Mate. And I like to use Bic pens. And I don't have it here, but I usually use a pen that my friend had given me that's supposed to last for 7 years if you write a page a day or something. So I like to use that pen. And that's everything that I use for my budget. So if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!